Yeah, well, the first time I went to Bali, I just saved up some money, not that much money, and I had a lot of support from my community as well, who were really supportive of what I wanted to do, why I wanted to go. And so I was living off that in Bali for some time. I sold my car. I wasn't working while I was in Bali, so that was a very um, different experience. I came back home because I needed to reset myself. But my time in Kenya this far, I've been living off of what I make from my business, doing readings and energy healings and things. And I think a really big part of that, shout out to my friend, she created this really amazing hypnosis meditation. And I was listening to that every day for 21 days to release money blockages.
Wow.
A lot of reasons why spiritual people, they don't make as much money as they could is because they have all of this resistance, which a lot of time isn't even their own. Besides the propaganda of like, oh, spiritual people shouldn't be making money. A lot of it is just, survival mentality and things that are so deeply ingrained into our lineages. I listened to the meditation and that cleared so much energy. It's crazy. When I first started the meditation, she kind of takes you into this room where you have a fire and you're just like burning all the subconscious blocks and things that are, in your body. And as I kept doing it throughout the days, the room, it was first completely black. It started getting brighter and brighter and brighter. By the end of it, it was just like completely lit up. I could see everything that was there, all like my guides who were supporting me, riches, like piles of gold, things like this. And it was like, yeah, these things really work. And then after that, I started receiving money with such ease and such consistency.
Really?
Like it was
Really?
just like that. Like it was just a channel that was clogged up that just needed to be open. And once I cleared that channel, I was receiving money, clients, opportunities, just like that. So it's really just about being open. A lot of people aren't open because they reject money. They think it's not spiritual, but everything is spiritual. Everything is energy. So there's really no separation between, oh, this is spiritual, this is material. And when we allow ourselves to know that we are worthy of receiving. We are worthy of receiving and being able to take care of ourselves in a physical sense because it's information and everything should be in exchange is the way I feel about it. And it was very hard for me, and it's very hard for a lot of spiritual people or healers, whatever you want to call it, to know their worth and to know that it's okay to receive for what you're giving. It doesn't have to be, I need nothing, I don't need anything. Yes, you do, because you're still a human, you're still a part of the society and things that are going on, and it's okay to take care of yourself and to receive and be able to maintain and sustain yourself. So yeah, I went through the whole process of undercharging, like, oh, I'll just do this for so little money, like $30, like like $20, whatever. But you just get to a point where it's like of such friction where you're like, I can't keep self-sacrificing and betraying myself in that way because it's really a form of betrayal. So yeah, I just had to heal and work on those things and understand that money isn't the enemy. Money is a tool. Money is here to help. Money is my friend,
Yeah.
Like there's so many different things and ways to reframe the relationship with money. And also understanding that this is what I always think, nothing in and of itself is a problem. It is only the misuse of said thing that creates problems. So there's nothing wrong with money. There's nothing wrong with technology, sex, power, right? Nothing wrong with those things. But if you start to misuse them, sure, you can create problems. But in and of itself, it's okay. It's fine. So, yeah.
Awesome. See, you have a gift. Cool. Is there anything else you'd love to maybe mention or add before we call this an episode?
Actually, my time in Kenya, I would really love to share about. It was a very heart-centered time, which I knew was going to be about my heart center before I came out here. But, even as we were speaking about the energy of Jesus and Christ consciousness, I feel that's something I felt very strongly while I was here, just through the lessons and the challenges that I was learning.